to AO TV. Everybody's awake right now, right? I'm your host, Brandon, and today we have who's with us?
I'm Winnie from Amway. Thank you for inviting me today.
Thank you for being here with us again today. We've got a very special guest. Are you excited to meet her?
So excited.
Super excited. Let's welcome her to the show. Please join us.
Wow, this is beautiful. Is AO TV always like this? Thank you so much for having me here today. My name is Lee Hae-yoon and I call by Sunny. And I have my parents as a school teacher and I used to teach in English kindergarten also.
So you come from a whole family of teachers.
Yes.
So we're gonna learn a lot today.
Yep.
All right, great. No pressure, no pressure. But I think, to get the show off to a good start and have fun, we can have an ice-breaking game. How does that sound?
So what kind of game are we playing today?
We're gonna play charades.
Charades.
I love charades.
Okay.
Do you like charades?
I do.
All right, okay.
Brandon, you better bring your A game though. I heard the loser has to drink fish sauce. Let's do it.
Okay, I'll start with drops.
All right.
Oh, that's a tricky one.
Soldier!
Got it.
Dang! That's really good.
Singer, rocker, pop star, K-pop star, idol, singer.
There you go.
Dang, that's 2-0.
Oh no.
Scuba diver, rock climber,
Olympian. Climbing.
monkey.
No, it's not a monkey.
Hulk.
It's one of the heroes.
Marvel, Avengers.
Spider-Man.
There you go. Now I'm gonna act out the animals. Oh, how can I do this one?
Sloth.
Right. Yes, you got it.
Meerkat.
There you go.
Holy shit!
I know my animals. I know my
Excuse your
animals.
language.
Kangaroo.
There you go.
I think I lost. I think the animal saved you.
I love the animals, yeah.
Holy shit!
So, according to the rules, the winner gets to pick the first cup to drink. And I think I know which cup I'm gonna pick, but there's a twist to what's in those cups. Winnie looks very, very uneasy right now. Which one are you hoping that I pick?
Are we playing mind games?
Yeah,
Just like the Princess Bride?
It's exactly that. Better
But
not.
you also get to choose here whether you want to save me or not.
Now you're playing mind games back.
Exactly,
I know what you're doing.
Exactly.
I see what you're doing here. Well, there's only one thing left to do, is to pick which one I will drink and which one you will drink, since I'm a gentleman. Turn around. I'll let you pick first.
What?
Oh.
Left hand or right hand?
What? That's not being a gentleman. If you were a gentleman, you just drink the gunpowder.
I didn't say a good gentleman, I just said a gentleman.
I'll take this one. Shit.
Ready?
Cheers.
Oh, I don't want to say this.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I think you drank fish sauce, right? You did?
I have a delicious Americano.
You acted so well.
You
Want to try?
No.
I need to wash this down.
Oh. All right. So now we're gonna ask you some questions. No comment here. or
Okay,
anything like
all right.
that. So I heard you that you started private tutoring right after you quit your job as a preschool teacher. Is that right?
Right.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, that is right. And I teach kids from 4-year-old to students, like middle school students and high school students.
I heard you were even deputy headmaster at your preschool kindergarten. Why did you quit?
In Korea, we always say 100세 시대 is coming, right? So I was trying to prepare for my second life, and that's why I chose Amway.
Was there a reason to choose Amway itself, or was there something else?
Well, to be honest, I was interested in other things also, such as stock market and also real estate.
Me too. That's all my friends and I talk about these days.
Yeah.
How to buy a house and so
Right.
on. So how did you end up with Amway?
Well, with Amway, I feel like I get out of what I put in.
Wow, so like the rewards kind of
Yeah,
match the
yeah.
effort that you're doing, right?
Yeah, that's really important to me. If I work hard, I want to reap the fruit of my labor. You don't always get that with stocks and real estates.
I'm curious, how did you find Amway coming from a teaching background?
Oh, what a great question.
Aw, best friends.
One of the things that attract me to teaching was being able to help others learn and grow. The great thing about Amway is that it shares these values. The Amway business is all about trying to help people.
And you must have had like the luckiest students ever to have you as a teacher. I wonder what your classes are like.
Well, my parents are teachers, so I do have their gene, and I pick up their good things and their weaknesses really quickly.
Right.
Oh, so you're good at picking out a person's strengths and weaknesses.
Yes.
What do you think are Brandon's strengths and weaknesses?
Oh, Brandon, I think he's friendly and he's mischievous.
How did you know?
Well, he's really nice person, I think.
But I wonder, with your students too, you must have taught them a lot of English and they must have learned a lot from you, right?
Oh wait, I don't teach English for good grades.
What? Then what do you mean? Tell us.
Well, language is more like learning not the English itself, but learning the culture. And then like I teach my students to enjoy the atmosphere and feel more relaxed when they're learning English.
I'm sure your students learn to appreciate both the culture and they get good grades.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. Having a good teacher always helps, right? So you said that you first learned, about Amway products through a neighbor search, right?
Yes.
And not by somebody else's introduction. How did that happen?
Well, I used to have bad allergies, so I had to drink good water.
Yeah.
So I was Googling in the internet for a water purifier, and there I got like eSpring. So that's my first interest in Amway, and I was not signed up for an APO at the time, and that's been about 11 years now.
Wow.
11 years? That's a long time. How come you didn't register as an ABO?
Well, I was just interested about like experiencing it.
If you had an eSpring for that long, you didn't ever have to replace your filter or anything?
Well, I do have to because, we have to.
Yeah.
So I bought them from my friends around me. And then I started using Atmosphere too, and Amway's air purifier, which is. And here I am with a lot of like Amway goodies these days.
You've been using these products for such a long time. I bet people would really trust a recommendation from you.
Yeah, but since I'm a kind of person who has to experience for myself before I speak out to other people, so yeah, I was experiencing it a lot.
Yeah, that really gives a lot of trust, and word of mouth is always the best way to get introduced to a new product.
Yeah, that's why I have a lot of partners who trust me more than products.
So I heard you also enjoy cooking.
Yeah, I love cooking. I love cooking and sharing, especially with people around me that I love.
What type of things do you like to cook the most?
Well, these days I cook a lot of food with Amway Queen, especially the sweet rice cake. Yeah, I cook it and I usually eat them all by myself.
Didn't you just say that you like to share?
Well, I love sharing, but this goodie one, I love to eat it by myself. But usually I eat with my friends.
Yeah. Well, and you can also share with your two best friends, me, myself, and I, right?
That's nice.
Since you like to cook for people, I bet you like having home parties.
Yeah, I do. They call me party girl.
Oh, really?
Oh.
But I bet that's been hard since Corona virus kind of prevents people gathering together.
Right. So I call with my friends a lot. I get a lot of phone calls from them.
So, there's the Corona blues. What else do you do to, keep them away from
Well, I read lots of books these days. In the past, I was really full of energy, but these days my time is more into like very quiet things, quiet activities.
you? Yeah. Do you ever just read the whole book in one setting?
Yeah, I do that.
Oh my God.
Whoa. I don't think I've ever done that either.
I guess we're not the same
No,
kind
no,
of people.
It's a different level.
Different
here.
levels.
But what were you like in your 20s then?
Well, I loved dancing a lot. I was even a teacher for jazz dancing. I do have a certificate for jazz dance educator. And but that is like 1,000 years ago.
그럼 이제 춤추는 거죠? 이게 jazz? This is jazz dance?
What is this? Then what do we do? Jazz?
Oh! Wow, I've never seen a kayagum in real life.
I haven't either. It's my first time.
Then I will start my 산조, which you can hear it from kayagum. Thank you.
Well, we've started with games, we had jokes, and we ended with kayagum. I don't think there's any other better way to have a show.
Yeah, you went from being a regular viewer of AOTV to having your own special feature.
Oh, I'm happy to share my things that in this very place. Thank you.
Then ask you our official question. And that is, what is Amway to you?
Well, MA to me is new opportunity. Yeah, it's a new opportunity.
It's a good way to define it. Minnie, how did you feel about the show today?
The show was great. I had a lot of fun. Thanks for having me.
And thanks for being again with us. It has been a lot of fun with the two of you guys today. And I think, there's one thing left for us to do. And that's when we end the show, we go 1, 2, 3. Ayo, see you later. You're going to join me in ending the show?
Yep.
All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Ayo.
Ayo.
See you later.
See you later.
So on today's episode of AOTV, we had 3 English expressions. The first being that they thought that I was mischievous.
Mischievous.
Word of mouth is always best. Word of mouth is the best way to get your message out there. Word of mouth is always the best way to get introduced to a new product.
Yeah.
And lastly, if I work hard, I should reap the fruits of my labor.
If I work hard, I want to reap the fruit of my labor.
Go out there, work hard, reap those fruits, have a good time, and good luck. We'll see you again next time.